Hey, good afternoon. And now that I am back at my home in South Louisiana, I can start getting some stuff taken care of that I haven't had a chance to work on. I have this pond. I know it's not really a pond, but it was a fire pit. It was an old I think it was like a gas tank or something that was cut in half. And a friend of ours gave it to us to use as a fire pit. So we burned a couple times in it, and then it rains and there's no drain holes in it and it fills up with water. So I thought, I don't want it sitting here full of water because mosquitoes will get in it. Sure, I could tip it upside down, but then it's so heavy, it's hard to turn it back over when we want to use it. And so I thought, well, I'll just put a couple fish in it. And that way they'll eat the mosquito larvae and we won't have a mosquito problem. Well, the fish turned out to be my friends and I like them and I don't want to just get rid of them. And so it gets too hot out here, so I put these boards up to keep the direct sun out of it so the water won't heat up and kill the fish. And then I have this little solar powered fountain. It's pretty cool. All it is just this little piece. I have it tied down, a string across here so it won't float under the wood. And I even planted some lilies in there, but the water is so yucky looking and who knows what's at the bottom of it. I was brave enough to stick my hand in there to plant the stuff, but I know that there's sticks, there's ashes, there's probably some burnt up cans or who knows what down at the bottom. But the fish have been living in there for about a year and they're doing good. Anyways, I am going to refurbish it and make it into a nice pond. See that crepe myrtle tree next to the trailer? It's more shady under there, so I'll bring the whole bucket over there. It is super heavy, so it's gonna be difficult to move. The first thing I'm gonna do is dump it out slowly, and then when it gets lower, I'll be able to catch the fish and transfer them into the new container. I have like a flower vase in there, and then we'll get it cleaned up. So let me get to work.
You're gonna be flopping around. Look, just reach in and grab that one right there. Get some of that leaf.
Well, I just got done spraying it with the hose, cleaned out the inside, and now I'm gonna use this nylon brush on this drill to try to clean out the inside of this bowl, try to get some of the rust out before I paint it. I'm gonna leave the outside just like it is because It's fine. Later, if I decide to paint it, I'll clean the rust off of it and do that, but for now we'll just take care of the inside. Okay, I got it all cleaned out now. Took me a little while to get all the rust out of it. I had to use grinder and sanding and disc and stuff like that, but got it clean. And so now I'm gonna paint it. We'll let it dry, and tomorrow we'll add the water. I am getting truckloads of sand in here to level out the yard tomorrow, so it may look totally different next time you see it. But let me get to painting this thing. All right, yep. That first layer of paint is dry, and so I will be putting on the second layer using a brush. I have this gloss white Rust-Oleum that I'll be using. Good morning. It's the next day. I've got the pond over here where its new home is gonna be, and I have it filled with water. And I'll let this set for a day so that any chemicals or anything that's gonna leach out of the paint will come out in the water. I'm gonna drain this water and refill it again, and then we'll add the fish. I have sand that I'll put in after I drain this. I don't want to put it in here now because I don't want the paint water to poison the sand. And so, but I do have lava rocks also that I'll spray off with a hose before I put in here, and that will work as a good substrate where the bacteria, microorganisms can grow to help create a good environment for my fish to live. And then we'll plant the plants back in there and put the fish in. So gotta let this set for another day, and I'll see you back again tomorrow. And it's the next day, and I am siphoning out this pond now. I got it all leveled with sand, and I see that there was some deep holes that I missed with the paint. I guess because I was painting it with the brush. I thought that spraying it would give it enough coverage, but I guess it didn't, so there's still some rust spots, but that'll be okay. The fish were living in it here before when the whole thing was totally rust, so it shouldn't be a problem. Once this gets drained out all the way, I'll fill it up. We'll add the sand and the lava rocks and plant the plants and add the fish, and they'll have a new home. So my fish tank is done. The pond, it's not as pretty as I hoped it would be. This water is pretty milky, but it's sat here for a few hours. I was hoping it was gonna clear up. I might have to go get some kind of pond chemical to put in it to actually get it to be totally clear, but it's a lot better than it was before out there in the yard full of ashes and sticks and who knows what else. So I'm glad we got it moved to the shade now, so I don't have to worry about the fish getting too hot. And we'll work on it. Once it establishes itself, it should start looking pretty good. Thanks for watching. Y'all have a wonderful day. I know my fish will. Take care. Bye-bye.